Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your March monthly reading. So this is the inception of the monthly readings, and I'm starting with my sun sign, Scorpio, for obvious reasons, because we're the best. Just kidding. But we are, but you know. Because I love you so much, and I'm very excited to do your reading for March. I feel a lot of powerful energy coming in for the month of March. This is for, in particular, I shouldn't say in particular, but if you're a twin flame, this will resonate. And if you're not a twin flame, this will resonate. But I will be speaking about divine partnership and union. So you don't have to be a twin flame to understand this. This can be for anybody and everybody. We all have feminine and masculine energies within, so anybody can benefit, especially right now in the times that we're in 2020. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, please book at the email below. I also offer true purpose coaching sessions, which will give you insight into what your true purpose is, what you came here to do, how you came here to live out loud, what that looks like, what that feels like, and how to get into alignment. I have been working with individuals for the past nearly 3 years. I had a previous channel, Sarah Speaks, so you may know me from that YouTube channel. I worked with many people, hundreds of people over those 3 years, and I also have worked in corporate wellness coaching as well. So that is what I offer. But today we're doing your monthly March reading, and I'm going to shuffle the cards a little bit. It's very windy. I just did a general reading for my channel and cards were flying everywhere. There's a lot of energy afoot right now after this Pisces new moon. So let me know how you're feeling, Scorpio. Your fellow water sign Pisces just had a new moon a few days ago. Let me know how that is interacting with your energies and what that feels like and looks like for you. For me, it felt absolutely heavenly. I have a Pisces moon. So my moon is in Pisces. It felt heavenly. It felt amazing. It felt light. I felt like I was walking, swimming, dreaming, breathing in 5D. And then yesterday I had a little bit of a crash. So it's like I came back down to earth a little bit. But I think that's bound to happen with these ascension energies. We go high, we might go low, we come back up. And that's all about balancing ourselves out. So I've got the Gilded Tarot here. Let's get some insight, Scorpio, into what's going on for the month of March. For my dear beloved Scorpio. So Spirit, what does Scorpio have in store? The collective of Scorpio, what do we have in store for the month of March for a beautiful, passionate, fiery Scorpio? So we've got the Five of Swords. There's a bit of an ego going on right now. So I sense an ego death going to happen here over the next several months. But we've got a little bit of an egoic, ambitious kind of energy going on right now. It's kind of like you feel like you won the battle, but at what expense is what I'm hearing. So at what expense did you win this battle? Was it a relationship? Was it, with a career, with colleagues? Was it with family or friends? I mean, you're victorious in this picture, but you've hurt people along the way. So Scorpio, I ask you to ask yourself, at what expense did this victory come? And is this victory really what I want? Is this an egoic victory, or is this a victory of spirit? So let's get a little clarification on the Five of Swords. That's an interesting card to start with. So Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? Can we have a clarifier here? Oh, I see. So we've got the Nine of Swords upside down. So you're coming out of this energy of nightmares and, the Nine of Swords is really all about feeling like you're not protected, feeling like you're alone in the world, feeling like nobody's listening, like nobody's there, like nothing's working out for you. It's almost like you're walking and living in a nightmarish state. It's also insomnia, sleepless nights, emotional turmoil, but this is upside down, which tells me that you're coming out of that energy. And as you come out of that energy, there's a little bit of ego that was needed to get you out of that energy into this Five of Swords energy. Okay, so if you've been having sleepless nights, maybe a lot of you with that Pisces moon, because Pisces, again, it's the 12th sign of the zodiac. It's the sign of completion, but Pisces is also all about our subconscious wounds, our subconscious world, the wounded warrior is what I'm hearing, the wounded healer. And I'm also hearing really check your south node, because for instance, my south node actually is in Pisces. So check your south node and see what might be going on there, because the South Node is all about past lives and any karma that we're carrying into this life, and the North Node is about how we're going to basically heal that karma in this life. But the South Node, we carry a lot of energies from the South Node in our current lifetime. So I'm hearing South Node for you. So check out your North and South Node and find out, are you dwelling in the South Node energies, or can you move forward into your North Node energies? So let's get some more cards for Scorpio. So a lot of you have felt like the Wheel of Fortune is not turning in your favor because it's upside down. So a lot of you are like, what is going on? I feel a lot of loss in the Scorpio collective, which is not uncommon for Scorpio because we are the sign of regeneration and rebirth. So we're the Phoenix rising. We know how to get it done, and we know how to come up from the ashes. So this is not at all a worrisome card for me. This just says that the Wheel of Fortune is currently stopped. And there's a reason for that. There's some reflection that's going on, and just be careful of that ego, guys. Be careful of, coming from a place of ego, because what we have next is the Ace of Wands. This is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this can be indicative of a relationship you might have with a fire sign, any fire in your chart. But also Scorpio is the most fiery water sign of the zodiac in relation to Cancer and Pisces. Scorpio is a fire sign at its core, even though it's a water sign. So this is all about, the aces is all about new, fresh beginnings and passionate starts. So this is beautiful, because after this, this kind of hiatus, if you will, this kind of hanging man energy, like the wheels stopping, you have this beautiful new, fresh start. It's right around the corner, and it's going to happen, I do believe, in the month of March. So be patient. And again, guys, stay out of that ego. Again, this is the energy very similar to what we just spoke about, kind of, feeling trapped and feeling unable to make a decision, feeling very indecisive, but you're trapped by your own mind. This is mental trap, right? The swords is your mind. This is all about, you're trapping yourself. Nobody else is actually doing it for you. And this is about Eight of Cups. What are you leaving behind? So there's a sense of sadness in what you're leaving behind. I find that really interesting. This is very interesting energy, and not at all what I expected for Scorpio. So now we're going to go into the native spirit cards. Interesting. So what are you leaving behind, Scorpio? What are you leaving behind that's causing you distress and sleepless nights, indecision, insomnia, nightmares? What are you leaving behind? I feel like for many of you, again, this is South Node. This is karmic cycles that are closing out. And a lot of you may be scared of letting something go that really needs to be let go of. So what needs to be let go of in your 3D physical reality that you're holding on to, that's going to cause you, it's actually going to cause physical dis-ease and illness in the body if you continue to hold on to it. Spirit's really adamant. It needs to be let go. And, the ego wants to cling to what it knows. It wants to cling to the familiar, but the Spirit's like, it's got to go. So can we get some energy right now for Scorpio? Ancient forest. Go out into nature and commune with ancient beings. Commune with, the forest, little sprites and the forest fairies, and really understanding. I'm also seeing trees as being really important right now. So if you can, go out in nature, go out on hikes, walks, and commune with trees, and maybe even hug them, and really absorb the energy of these ancient forests that you're walking in, and understand that you are a part of the forest, that you are part of something greater than yourself. And that's what's going to help you get out of the ego, is understanding that there's more to the picture than meets the eye. Wounded healer. Didn't I just say, I can't make this up. We were just talking about Scorpio, Pisces, wounded healer, okay? So understand that this wounded healer syndrome, this is a dangerous label to give yourself, because it paints you as wounded. You are not wounded. You are a survivor. You are a thriver. You're a human being having a very human, visceral experience, but you are a spiritual being at your core. So you're actually a spiritual being having a human experience. And you may have been labeled a wounded healer. Many Scorpios have been. I'm here to tell you that you're a healer. You're not a wounded healer. What you've been through does not make you wounded. It makes you a survivor. It makes you strong. It makes you compassionate and empathetic and able to understand other people's journeys. So be careful of the labels that other people have given you, that you've decided to basically adapt. You've decided, or adopt rather. You've decided, oh, this, I'm going to take on this energy of the wounded healer because somebody once told me in a reading that I was a wounded healer. That can really be detrimental to your path to your own healing, and it can be detrimental to the work that you do with others, okay? It's really time to step out of that archetype of wounded healer and to step into the archetype of just healer, okay? I was once labeled a wounded healer myself, actually, in a reading I got years ago. And then another healer was like, oh, no. Actually, a good friend of mine was like, no. There's no need to adopt that. That is not your reality. That is not your truth. And so I let it go. Okay. So I'm working with the Quantum Oracle deck right now. So what messages do we have coming through for the month of March 2020 for Scorpio? Well, damn. Okay. So very interesting. What I'm seeing and feeling then right now, because these are very, very opposite energetic cards than what we just pulled, is the Wheel of Fortune is turning. The Wheel of Fortune has been stuck. That's actually in the past or present moment here as we leave February. But as March comes around, the energies are going to change rather rapidly. I'm hearing after Mercury retrograde, which I think it goes direct March 9th, and then we have 2 weeks of the shadow period. So by the third week in March, these are the energies that are going to be coming in. We have true love. Now this card to me can be about twin flames, right? Your reflection, your divine mirror, but can also be about yourself and falling in love with yourself. So this is very much a card of self-love, but also your true divine counterpart. And then we have kindred partnership. So in this Quantum Oracle deck, these would be the two cards, soulmate or twin flame. So those of you in a higher level soulmate relationship or twin flame relationship, this is telling you that joyous fun is about to be brought into this connection. So those of you who are in current separation from your true love or from your soulmate, or if you've had issues with communication, particularly during this Mercury retrograde, understand that joyous fun is being brought into your connection, and that is about to shift. So this energy of like indecision and sleepless nights and nightmares and insomnia could have been, and I'm now hearing it could have very well been because of money, but also because of this partnership. So just don't worry and surrender, because Spirit has something planned for you that's much greater and more beautiful than you could have ever created. Intuition and manifestation, guys. Pay attention to what you're manifesting, what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're dreaming. Pay attention to what you're putting out there in the universe. Because trust me, Spirit is listening, okay? Your guides are listening, your angels are listening. What is it that you want to bring forth and create? What else do we have for Scorpio for the month of March 2020? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? Show me what I need to know. You are deserving. You are deserving of this fun. You are deserving of this love, okay? Getting out of this wounded healer, cleansing your soul, cleansing your mind, cleansing your body, okay? Leaving behind what needs to be left behind, getting out of this place of indecision and mental imprisonment, and having some fun and realizing that you're deserving of fun, manifesting all of that, manifesting your true love and this kindred partnership into your life. So getting out of those heavier, denser energies, Scorpio, and we're going to end the reading on that note, but understand that self-love is the key to unlocking all of life's happiness, all of life's joy and abundance is in self-love. So find that place of self-love and go forth from that place. Have a beautiful month of March, and I'll see you soon.